And majority of people, they have this issue.
Hello and welcome to our Spotlight series. This is where we shine a light on one of our coaches. I'm your host, Carla, Egan, and today our Spotlight shines on relationships. We're talking to a relationship guru today. She's a world-class coach that takes you from being invisible to invincible, from fearful to courageous, and from lost and confused to being empowered and aware. Welcome to the Spotlight, Fizza.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
And you look like you have wings behind you in the background, which is fabulous. What a wonderful backdrop.
Thank you.
Now, your business, Light of Humanity, has a mission. What is that mission and why is it important?
I choose that name for a reason, because in relationship, when you disconnect with your true self, when you disconnect with your identity, you feel helpless, hopeless, and you feel darkness all around you. And that's why I had been through that. I know the real problem. I know the pain. That's why I choose this name, Light of Humanity, because once you see the light at the end of the tunnel, then you get a hope that yes, there is a hope. There is a light in my life to stand up and fight for your life. I love it. I love it when I see my clients' transformation, that from invisible, fearful, totally hopeless to full of hope, full of light, full of glow, and they connect with their truth. And when they connect with their truth, they know how powerful they are. So that's why I love this name, Light of Humanity.
What a wonderful story. And I really appreciate the background because you're living that value of light of humanity, and you're shining a light, as we're shining a light on you today, you're shining a light on relationships. So what do you focus on as a relationship guru?
Actually, the main focus is relationship with yourself, because everything begins with you and ends with you. If you don't know who you really are, if you don't know your power, if you don't know your strength, if you don't love yourself, then how can you love others? If you wasted your time in pleasing people, by neglecting yourself, by losing your identity, so there is no purpose left in your life. So my main focus is to help people to connect with their truth, connect with their identity as who you are. And once they connect with their identity, especially after getting married, people feel lost and confused because of new environment, because of new people, because of new values. So they feel totally disconnected with their truth. And majority of people, they have this issue. Hey, Fizza, we lost our identity. We feel confused. We don't know who we are, especially after getting married. I'm so confused. I'm totally lost in upbringing my kids. That's the challenge of the life. And once you realize that you feel lost and confused, and especially if you ask this question off and on by saying, oh, there's something missing, it means you need to listen to your heart, dive within, because your inner self is calling you. You disconnect with that by neglecting your truth, that you are not a people pleaser. You have a fear that makes you people pleaser. You are scared to talk about yourself. So this is my main focus, is to help and empower people by connecting with their truth and helping them to remove their self-doubts, to enjoy a relationship, not only with themselves, with people around them.
I just wanted to pick up on a couple of things that you said there. I made some notes here. You talked about when you get married, that sometimes people lose their sense of identity. It
Yeah.
happens in career transitions when people perhaps lose their job and their identity is a particular position or a title, and then they don't have that. Can you, for those that are listening to our Spotlight series, can you give us an example of how you've helped someone with their relationship, with their sense of identity, so we can get a feel for, the types of people that you're working with already, Fizza?
When you get the degree or when you get to a position, for example, if you are a manager of any company or any organization, then you connected with that identity, that I am a manager, I am CEO, and that gives you hide behind that title, behind that label. If you have a degree like master's degree in English, hey, I got a master's degree in English. Your degree is just a piece of paper. If you don't know your worth, if you don't know who you are, your CEO, your status, your this position is just a position if you are not happy, if you are not having a mental peace, if you are not enjoying your life. So, what I do with my clients is I help them to rediscover their truth, that who they are without degrees, without any labels. Like, hey, I am a mom, I am a daughter, sister, I am CEO, I am head nurse, I am this, I am that, I am a blah, blah, blah. Like, for example, I give my example to you. Like, if people say, hey, you are a relationship guru. And I said, yes, I am. But beside that, I am Fizza. I am an ordinary human being with extraordinary skills. I am love. I am power. I am your reflection. Because I know who I am, because I know my truth. I know my identity. I am not hiding behind this relationship guru. No, no, not at all. It's a privilege. It's a blessing that God chose me for this purpose. But I am not connecting and attached so much in that identity that I lost my truth. No.
You really are the light of humanity. I can see it in, for those that are listening, you don't have the privilege of seeing Fizza, but your eyes light up and your energy is highly contagious. And I love that you're really passionate and you're living what you're doing. And I think
Yes.
that's an important aspect. Because of the work that you're doing. Now you're listed on the coaching directory, and that's where people can find you, which is fabulous. But Fizza, let me ask you, what does it mean for you and your business in being on the coaching directory?
I help my clients to live from invisible to invincible. So I decided that enough is enough. I had invisible life. Now it's time to connect with all those amazing people and be visible. Whoever needs me, whoever is looking for help to change their life, they will connect with me. And thank you. And it's a great privilege to be the part of Coaching Directory, because that helped me to be visible, that helped me to shine. There are many people out there who are only fake, who are not doing justice. And investing your money needs trust. That needs time. And that is what people are looking for. So this is the great privilege for me to be on a spotlight today because I'm the part of Coaching Directory.
We're certainly making you visible, Fizza, and moving you perhaps from visible to even more invincible.
Thank you.
Oh, look, that brings us to the end of our Spotlight interview today. And Fizza, you really are the light of humanity. You're bringing that light of hope to others. that may be silently struggling in their own lives. So thanks for sharing your mission and what you're passionate about.
My pleasure, Carla. Thank you for having me today.
We're delighted. And thank you to our listeners for joining us and following our Spotlight series. If you enjoy our show, please rate and review us and be sure to catch us in the next episode. This is Carla Egan from the Coaching Directory, where we connect you to your ideal coach.